This is 66% true, but 33% wrong, and that 33% is actually very important. Yes, Frankenstein's monster was intelligent and well read. It was very much not gorgeous. Frankenstein's monster was made up of multiple parts, and those parts were individually beautiful. However, despite them being individually beautiful, when combined together, it created a monstrosity. In the book, when talking about the monster's appearance, Frankenstein, he mentioned that the limbs, they were in proportion, and the features were selected as beautiful. He had lustrous black hair, and his teeth were pearly white. All those features, when combined, put together, and come to life, it was seen as a big dark contrast. What was initially seen as beautiful, Victor saw as horrendous and therefore kind of just abandoned him, and the monster just kind of went on its own way. That's one of the biggest themes about the story. The monster was not initially malicious, but because it looked so ugly, people treated it as a monster and therefore it became a monster. The monster wanted to be loved, but because of how it looked, all it received was hate. And with all this hate, it became a very hateful being and therefore became evil. The monster was never gorgeous. If it was gorgeous, then the story would not have happened. The monster is very much hideous, and it's very important that it is hideous. And then as for the part of it being intelligent and well read, that is actually true. Like, the first book I ever read was Paradise Lost. Like, I have never read Paradise Lost. And that being your first book, that's actually, like, amazing. Also, the monster was very intelligent. Once again, it was smart enough to read Paradise Lost as its very first book. And it never even learned how to read. It was just able to read by learning to read Paradise Lost. And not only that, when it did want revenge on Victor, it was very calculated in ruining Victor's life. It killed his best friend, he killed his fiance. Like, it was very calculated when trying to get revenge on Victor. It was actually very impressive. So yeah, this statement about Frankenstein, it's 66% true, but that 33% that's being wrong is very wrong.